All right, we are back with a ranked game from an average Joe. I am, let's see, 1117 Elo with about as many wins as losses. And we're playing Ra on Savannah. Savannah seems like a good map, nice and open. A little bit of relics, a little bit of hunt. And we're going to play some Ra. This is my first ranked game of the day. Seeing how this goes. No warm-up games needed. We're just jumping into it. Game starting here. And we're going to try to build a big army. We're against Poseidon. That's not good. He has really good horses. So I'm going to build some spearmen early. And try to maybe put up some walls so he doesn't raid my base. Let's see how this goes. Auto queue some villagers. I'm going to place this monument between the berries and the gold so it can reach both when I empower. Ra harvests berries really fast. So I like to go for berries first because there's no walk time. We get all 4 on food so we can constantly produce villagers. Next one we're going to mine or chop down this tree till we get 20 more wood. And that's for the pickaxe upgrade because gold is really important to Egyptians. Everything uses gold. So we'll have him make 2 trips of wood. We'll put the next 2 villagers on gold. As our priest is going around finding things, he found our second TC, town center, which is good. We get this guy, he'll build a drop site for our gold, and then have him shift click to the gold so he goes right to it afterwards. And then my next villager will go right to the gold. When this guy's done, he already made 1 trip, carrying 11 wood, or 10 wood. There's the second trip, so we'll send him to gold. Now that'll be 3 on gold, so we'll put the rest on food. We'll auto queue this pickaxe, which makes our 10% faster, and they carry a lot more gold. So now that we're getting some gold, we'll get 10 gold from our first drop off here. I'll place away one of these obelisks that give me vision. And we're continuing to get more vills on food because we need 400 food. Sometimes the vills get confused about the berries and they just stand there, so we'll correct that. We got our pickaxe coming, so now we're getting gold even faster. We're looking for that 150 gold to build a temple, which we need to age up to the next age. We right-click on our obelisks so they boost the sight range just by a little bit. Ra's priest can empower the obelisk, which is pretty cool. My next guy is coming out. And we're getting close to the population cap of 15, so we'll build a house, and then we'll send him to the berries by shift-clicking there. We're at 100 gold, almost to the 115, or 150. Once we hit 150, I'll make a temple. Make another one of these. We got an idle villager standing on the berries. So silly. Alright, we're at the 150 gold. We'll make a temple next to our watchtower so it can be protected. And then we'll have him go back to the gold. And once the temple goes up, we're waiting for that 400 food that my villagers will collect. This is about done. So there's a normal site, and then we boost it, and it gets to see a little bit more. We're scouting over here, just seeing what's on their base. Kind of getting a little closer to them. Maybe you're going to see their hideout. We'll put the next one right here. Alright, 200 food. We're halfway there. Temple's almost built. Looks like there's a relic here. We may end up snatching that. Ooh, work weight from farms. Farms are really good as Ra. Which means we'll probably age up with Ta to get the Shadoof power. Here's their scout coming in. Hello, scout. So we're going to auto queue Ta. So as soon as I get 400 food, it'll go right for that. There's a town center. That may be their second one with another relic. Wall hit points. Not as impressive. Okay, now we're aging up. So as soon as I age up, I like to take about half of these guys and move them onto gold. And we got, how many left? 4. And then I put 1 on wood. And the rest on gold. So 4 food is enough to keep producing villagers pretty well. Ooh, our temple's done. So we want to get that to be able to pick up relics here. And we're going to go for this farm's relic. Okay, as we're aging up, I like to grab a second monument so we can get some favor. So we put him on that. And then as soon as we age up, I like to build 2 barracks to start producing units. His scout's running around. My upgrade just finished, so I can pick up relics. So we'll look at this, and then we'll go pick up that farm's relic. and we'll queue him back to my temple. Then we'll make another priest to go scout around this way. Okay, we just aged up, so I'm going to make 2 barracks, and we're going to put them back on the gold when they're done. And we will have our villagers keep going to food as they produce out. Now this Wadjet, he'll do a little scouting. I need some houses, so we'll have our wood guy build some houses, because he's not as important. We'll make another priest for vision, but also in case they make myth units. He's aged up, so this is Poseidon, so I'm going to make some spearmen to counter his horses right off the get-go. We have another priest. We'll make obelisk. So as soon as I see my priest is idle, I will send him to go do something. We'll make more spearmen. We'll just have him out here. There's already a centaur and some horses. Look at that. I want this guy to run away until I can group my army up. Okay, these guys are done with this food, so we'll move them to this hunt and move my ones over there. Okay, the Wadjet scouting around a little bit. I haven't seen his hero run around, so I'm still going to make some spearmen, but I don't have enough food. It's okay, we're getting food. So there's his army, there's his hero. His army is a little bigger than mine. I may need some more priests. I have some priests. I'll join them with my army. Let's see, make those spearmen. Oh, my Wadjet's gonna die because I sent him the wrong way. That's a bummer. Make some more priests. He really could be raiding. Let's see, I'm gonna build a wall here to protect my gold. And a wall here as well. Let's see, we're just building more spearmen. We'll get their upgrade, which really doesn't matter. It helps them against pierce attacks. He's just making horses. I really need some houses. I've got a bunch of gold, so let me pull my gold guys off, make a bunch of houses. These guys are sleeping on the job. We'll have one go to goats. We have some go to chickens. And he's just hanging back. He's got the map control because he's got horses. I've got this guy. We'll keep scouting with him. Put obelisk down. Here comes some horses. I think he really could be doing a little better raiding, taking out my dudes. But we're just building spearmen, getting those walls up, trying to protect my gold. These guys are coming back. I'm getting a little more gold, so I'm going to make one more barracks. Floating a little gold there. Alright, I've got quite a bit spearmen. Send you back to the gold. So I'm going to poke out, see if I can't find his horses, if they're just sitting here outside my base. I will make a couple slingers too. Here they are. He has a lot of centaurs, but I have a lot of priests. We're going to put the priest on the centaurs, and the spearmen will get to the horses. We'll see if this is big enough to take his army. Looks like I'm taking down the centaurs, but my spearmen got erased. So that's not really great. I took down all his myth units. Trying to build more spearmen, more priests. His hero is really what was able to tank a lot of that. That's okay. His horses weren't raiding, so that's a plus. I see a scout down here, so I'll try to take that out. I'll scout a little more. Let's see, because he had a big army, I'm just going to keep trying to make a big army. These guys are done with food. Is there any food nearby? There's this food, not really nearby. I killed the scout. Let's see, this guy's under attack by a tower, so that's too close. That's his base. These guys are idle. We'll have you go on the goats. Alright, we're still floating a little bit of gold. But we're keep producing villagers. We're going to keep producing spearmen. Let's see, we have a bunch of gold. Let's make this second town center, if we can. Take some of our gold fellows. Oh, do I not have enough? How much does it cost? 550. There we go. Alright, we're still trying to build some spearmen. We'll get some slingers out. We've got enough on food, I hope. So I see some horses. I'm going to go attack them. I want to protect these villagers here. And these villagers making a town center, getting attacked. So let me use these villagers to attack this horse. Oh, he did a ceasefire, which I don't think was the best time to do that. But I'll just try to stick on his army. So we got about 30 seconds of nothing. Let's see, his horses ran away. Let's see, 3, 2, 1, and we're back. We'll kill this guy. Keep building our town center. We just want to defend this town center. I see his horses gathering up with some toxotes, some archery guys. So I'll make some slingers. I think that my army will beat his army right now, so I'm going to send them that way. These guys are done with food. I'm looking for food on the map. There's some way over here. This is a little risky, but I'll do it. Let's see. We'll put our slingers on the archers, because that's their counter. And we'll do the priest on the centaur, because that's their counter. And now I have map control. We'll make more slingers. Let's see, I really don't want these guys going in the towers. But what we will do is we'll kind of scout some guys around, see what they're doing. Ooh, this is done, so we'll have it produce units and make our villagers stronger. And we really need some gold, so we're going to put these guys on gold. Everybody new that comes out of here we'll put on gold. Everybody new is on wood. We don't really need a whole lot of wood. Okay, and we're still producing an army. We've got a lot of food, so we're going to switch these guys to going on gold. And these guys are making wood. We don't really need that. We'll put them on gold. These guys are done with this food, so we'll put them on the zebras. We still want some vision. Let's see. He has a second town center, it looks like, which is okay. We're going to keep producing army. We're going to make another barracks so we can stay up keeping with production. Oh, there goes some spearmen. Okay, these guys are done with food, so I'm going to move them to these rhinos over here. Again, we're way out, but we've got my army kind of close watching. And I've got vision of almost the whole map. We're going to produce some more slingers in case it gets more archers, and we'll get the slinger upgrade. We're getting good gold, but we have a ton of food, so I'm going to make a market. These guys' gold have run out, so I'm going to have them go to this gold next. And I'm looking to age up. I have so much food at the moment that we need a bunch of gold. So we got one army kind of here, one army up there, and it looks like they're moving out with archers. But I'm trying to age up, so I'm going to save some of my gold. I think my army's pretty big. He's moving out. What are these? Are those all archers? Yeah, those are all archers. So I'm going to bring my army down to meet his. I've got double the army size. Okay, I've got some guys being lazy. They were building a market. We'll put them on wood. And I have a bunch of food, so I'm going to sell some food until I get enough where I can age up. And we'll go scum it. Make those slingers good. He's running away. I'm really just watching him, seeing if he'll move out somewhere. Protecting my vills up here, getting food. Having vision on everything. Where are these guys going? Okay, these guys are out. We'll start making... Ooh, I can get this upgrade to make farms cheaper. We'll have you make a monument so I can keep getting favor. And speaking of that, I probably should build some myth units that are good against just standard dudes. These guys are lazy. See if we can get them back to work. Why do guys keep spawning here? We'll have you make some houses. Is this town center? Just sending them right there. Okay. We will have you guys go to... Oh, we'll do another monument. Get lots of favor. He's probably building up a big army, but I feel like I have the economic advantage. Let's see. We'll send all these guys to the rhinos, because I've got the map control. I'm trying to age up quicker than he is. Let's see. There's a lot of guys on that gold. We'll switch them building farms. Just like this. And we'll have these new ones go to the farms. We'll have these build farms. And the new ones go to the farms. Okay, aged up. So after the age up, you're looking to build migdols and siege units. So once I get enough gold, we'll have these guys drop off gold. We'll build a migdol right next to the gold, which shoots arrows, so it'll protect that. We'll get some upgrades, get some more slingers. Axemen, I don't know, because I have the resources for it. And we're just building up an army. I think we've got them pinned back pretty good. I don't see this gold, so I'm going to send some soldiers, a couple of spearmen over there, see if he's moved out on gold. He should be getting gold starved pretty soon just from his beginning gold. So we're going to send a couple spearmen. Ooh, I see some over here. So I'm going to send the rest of my spearmen towards this gold. And the spearmen move quicker. So we're getting that migdol set up. We're floating a bunch of resources, so we're going to keep making dudes. We're going to make another migdol. Oh, we don't have enough resources. Here comes a hero. Look at that. We did find some gold mine over here. And we're going to find some villagers on that gold mine. So we're just trying to starve them of gold. And keep kind of the economic advantage. We're still making troops. I'm going to upgrade, get all the upgrades, because I've got a bunch of resources. Migdols, we're going to make some chariot archers, because they're a good combo. So I chased off their vills. That's all I need to do. I just need to keep them off the gold. Here's his army. But that's okay. I have an army. And he's got a lot of archers now, which my spearmen aren't too good at. But now I've got myth units, I've got priests. This should be an easy wipe. Let's see, we're going to make some more barracks. Gold, I have a lot of food. It's rain, we'll get some more food. We'll just make a whole bunch of every unit. Because he doesn't have any specific. He's got some hoplites, he's got a little bit of everything, so I'll make a little bit of everything. We've got some idle villagers. Can they make more houses? No. But they need more gold. So I'm going to send these guys to gold. And I'm going to send these guys to this gold. I think my army's doing okay. And he resigns. So there we go. So our goal was kind of make a big enough army, get a second settlement. We saw him not really pushing out, so we were okay to expand. And let's look at some graphs here. So we got highlights. Highlights, okay, sure enough. He got a bunch of relics. Good on him. The timeline is what I like to look at. So total military resource. So we were kind of even there for a little bit. I'm the red. He even had more than me, but I had counter units. So we fought here. His army tanked. My army also tanked. But I built back up, and he kind of stopped building up to our next fight. At 10 minutes, I must have wiped his army, and he didn't do very well. And then my army resource was just bigger than him, and I aged up, and he didn't age up yet. Let's look at timeline. Total population. So here's when I wiped his army, and then I kept growing, and he kind of kept the same. I wonder if he stopped villager production. Let's look at the civilian units. Nope, that was about the same. Oh, I got my second TC. I wonder if we can look at settlements. Oh, we got second TC about the same, but I wonder if he didn't produce any villagers off the second settlement. That's interesting. Score, he was ahead in score, which is standard with Egypt. Egypt is a little lower in score in the beginning. And then we crossed, but scores and everything. I had him pinned to his base and kept him off those gold is what I really think had me win. If he would have kept getting gold, he could have kept building troops. Oh yeah, he skyrocketed in gold. That's probably when he got both of the side golds there. And then I killed his villagers on that gold, and that dropped his gold. But he was banking that gold. He wasn't spending it. That's interesting. I think you want your graph low here if you're spending your resources. So kind of in the mid-game, I was banking up resources, which is not really the best. Yep, and right before the age up, you spend a lot of resources, so that makes sense. All right, well, that was Average Joe playing some ranked. Thank you all for watching.